Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs Office Weekly Recap. On August 17, 2025, the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs, Mullah Ghani Baradar Akhund, met in his office with Jurabek Mirzamakhmudov, Minister of Energy of Uzbekistan, along with his accompanying delegation. During this meeting, both sides discussed the expansion of economic relations, particularly cooperation in the energy sector. Deputy Prime Minister Mullah Baradar Akhund stated that relations between Afghanistan and Uzbekistan are strengthening across various fields, and the Islamic Emirate is fully prepared to expand these ties. Subsequently, the Uzbek Energy Minister said that the President of Uzbekistan supports Afghanistan's economic development and stability, and for this purpose, Tashkent pays special attention to strengthening economic relations and expanding cooperation with Kabul. At the conclusion of the meeting, contracts worth $243 million were signed between the Afghanistan Breshna Sherkat and Uzbekistan for 4 major electricity transmission and distribution projects. Upon completion, these projects will enable the transfer of approximately 1,000 megawatts of electricity from Uzbekistan to Afghanistan. On August 19, 2025, Deputy Prime Minister Mullah Baradar Akhund attended the ceremony marking the 106th anniversary of Afghanistan's independence held at the Ministry of National Defense. The Deputy Prime Minister stated that Afghans achieved independence through great sacrifices and hardships, and therefore, in order to safeguard this independence, it is necessary to pursue modern education and technology. He further called upon all Afghans living abroad to return to their homeland, stand beside their government and nation, and refrain from destructive actions instigated by others. He also urged all countries not to hold ill intentions towards Afghanistan, emphasizing the Islamic Emirate is vigilant of everything and have strategic considerations. He added, instead of interference and confrontation, open the way for comprehensive political and economic engagement with us within the framework of principles. This is considered the foundation of security and economic cooperation for the countries of the region and the world. On August 20, 2025, the regular session of the Economic Commission, chaired by Deputy Prime Minister Mullah Baradar Akhund, was held at the Marmarine Palace. In accordance with the agenda, issues were presented for discussion regarding the collection of fixed taxes from gold refining companies, as well as the payment of royalty based on shares by contracting companies engaged in small and large-scale chromite mines. Following detailed deliberations, the necessary decisions were made on these matters. On the same day, in the presence of Deputy Prime Minister Mullah Baradar Akhund at the Marmarine Palace, the Ministry of Finance and the Afghanistan Bank signed a financing mechanism agreement for public interest projects through contributions from commercial banks. This document was developed in accordance with Article 2, Class 5 of the Work and Procedure of the Economic Commission in order to legally facilitate the financing of public interest projects through the participation of commercial banks. The objectives of this document include enabling commercial banks to invest in public interest projects and their financing, creating domestic investment opportunities for commercial banks, and providing avenues for increasing the revenues of commercial banks. According to this mechanism, the Ministry of Finance will solicit public interest projects from relevant sectoral institutions and prepare their financial models. The Afghanistan Bank will encourage commercial banks to participate in the financing and implementation of these public interest projects. On August 21, 2025, Deputy Prime Minister Mullah Baradar Akhund met in his office with the representatives of the private company Katawaze Group. He stated that the Islamic Emirate is aware of Kabul city's water shortage problem and is making serious and fundamental efforts to resolve it. The representatives of Katawaze Group expressed readiness to invest in the water transfer project from the Panjshir River to Kabul city, taking into account all standards and requirements. They further stated that upon receiving the necessary information and documents from the Ministry of Water and Energy, their technical team will be dispatched to the project site and will complete the survey and design of the project within 2 weeks. Deputy Prime Minister Mullah Baradar Akhund tasked the Ministry of Water and Energy to provide the existing information and documents regarding this project to the Katawaze Group representatives and to conduct discussions with them on the technical, financial, and implementation aspects of the project.